Well, this morning, once again, second time in 6 months, the internet kind of broke. We had a bunch of news websites, Bloomberg, New York Times, among them. They were down for about a half hour, and the issues were traced back to Fastly. Dan Howley joins us now to tell us just what happened with this specific instance, Dan, because we've seen, AWS servers go down for entire regions of the country. I remember there was one morning at Yahoo Finance, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. Nothing worked for like an hour. It was like a snow day on the internet. This was similar, but a little bit different. So what do we know so far about what went down this morning?
That's right, Myles. This is a company called Fastly, and essentially what they have is called a content delivery network, a CDN. And that basically is kind of a way to globally distribute part of the internet backbone. It's enabled the ability to have customers who have different locations around the world to get the same kind of content quickly and cost effectively from the originating website. And so this company, Fastly, had an outage, as you said, for about an hour. They didn't provide any real updates about what happened, just a list saying, issue is being worked on, issue is being worked on, and then issue resolved, essentially. But it took down huge swaths of the internet. We're talking about, as you said, Financial Times, Reddit was one of the websites that was down, New York Times, The Verge at one point, the tech website, they were down and they started editing or posting updates in a Google Doc, but then they forgot to lock the Google Doc and had a whole bunch of people from across the world editing at the same time. And someone put as a joke in there, so this is how the world, this is what the end of the world looks like. And essentially, this for about an hour, large swaths of the internet was down. It just shows that, there's these handful of companies that provide the backbone for the modern internet. And when one goes down, that's essentially it. We know that Cloudflare, they had gone out a few weeks back, or rather a few months ago, sometime in the past. I actually can't remember off the top of my head, but they're a similar provider, a content delivery network, and they had gone down and they took down swaths of the internet as well. So it's not something that we haven't seen before, but it just shows how vulnerable the actual internet is to these kinds of issues.
Look, it's always good to know that the pipes on which our livelihood depend, they are contingent and controlled by a couple of companies. And maybe someone puts bad code in there. Maybe they get hacked. Maybe they just go down and then everything comes to a stop for a little bit. Dan Howley, thanks for the update. Very interesting how tech Twitter will wake up in about an hour from now, and it'll be like nothing ever happened as things slowly get back online here. All right, Dan Howley, we'll catch up with you later on in today's program.